Hey Internet, how's it going? Today I'm here to give you an update on the 30-week challenge. For some reason, I think that some of you either care about the 30-week challenge or I'm just a giant narcissist. Or maybe both. So what is the 30-week challenge? How does it work? What the hell am I doing? Why am I talking to a camera in my front room? Great question. I created the 30-week challenge to challenge myself to accomplish 5 different goals over 30 weeks. Hence the 30-week challenge. So those 30 weeks started at the beginning of December and are gonna go till the end of May. We currently have 7 weeks remaining, which is not a lot of time. And I'm here to give you an update on the 5 goals. And let's just say it's not a happy update. It's kind of actually a hard update. This is one of the harder videos that I've had to make because it's basically me saying I suck. Let's get into it. Goal number 1, that was eating better. So if you know me at all, you probably know that I really like food, really like food. It's kind of a thing. This goal didn't go very well, and it hasn't gone very well, to be really honest. The one thing that I will say about this goal that I have done decently well is that I have not eaten fast food except for Chick-fil-A since the beginning of December. That means no Taco Bell, no McDonald's, and no Wendy's, and no Culver's. That's crazy talk. I haven't had that since December. There you go. Goal number 2, that's working out, you know, getting big, that whole fun thing. I have put on more weight, muscle weight, and I have lost more fat, which is great, and I love that, but I'm not there yet to my ideal image of what I would like to be. Definitely getting there, but not there yet. There was definitely about a month period between the last update video and this update video that was kind of a shit show. I traveled 2 weeks straight for work, and that just destroyed my workout schedule. That was awesome. Not. Goal number 3 was gaining more friends and then keeping the ones that I have, which actually is harder than you would think it would be. Friends take time, and I travel a lot, and I don't have a lot of that time that they require. It hasn't gone well either. I've been able to keep the friends that I have, but haven't really had any new friends come into my life. Do you want to be my friend? Goal number 4 was growing my business called The Last Cartel. So The Last Cartel is actually like an agency, but then I have a business underneath that called Coin Authority. That's related to Bitcoins. Google it if you don't understand what any of that meant. And so the important thing here is that actually I've grown that, and we're about to launch Coindera, which is version 2 of Coin Authority. So that's actually kind of exciting. So that's hopefully coming soon. More information coming soon with that. Goal number 5 was consistency, and that entailed me getting up at a decent hour. No. Also doing more personal development stuff, which has happened to some extent, and then as well as doing more physical activity like in the morning, like push-ups or curls or whatever that activity might be. That hasn't gone really well. I like to stay up late. I've learned that about myself, and I don't like having a schedule and waking up at any time before 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., but sometimes I have to for work. That's difficult for me, but definitely something that I continue to want to work on. As you can tell, those 5 goals haven't exactly been accomplished, and I've actually kind of sucked at most of them. So I think there's 3 good reasons why that hasn't actually happened. Some people will call these excuses. I call them reasons. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato, whatever. Reason number 1 of why I think I didn't do really well of these 5 goals would be that I've been going to a counselor once a week for some family stuff that I've been dealing with. Over the past 2 years, both of my grandmothers have died. I haven't really felt anything about that. That's kind of weird. As well as finally seeing my dad for the first time in 8 years, which was kind of a big deal. My parents also got divorced in 5th grade, which means that I have a lot of baggage. And so I've been working through that baggage and unpacking it once a week with my counselor, which basically means that that entire day and a couple days after that, I'm normally processing through it and trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life, which is great. Reason number 2, that's gonna be work-life balance. Granted, I love my job at Sprinkler, really do. The only thing that kind of sucks every once in a while is that sometimes I have to go on business trips, which are longer than others and take me away from my normal routine. And when I'm taken away from my normal routine, I don't do really well. Like working out, not eating well, and that whole thing kind of flurries up. So that's been a big factor because I've traveled a lot over the past, since the beginning of January/December. Reason number 3. You may or may not know this about me, but I'm kind of an extremist and sometimes unrealistic. And so what that means is I can take really good ideas like, hey, let's work out. But I'll say, hey, let's work out every day for 3 hours a day or something crazy like that. Because I'm kind of an instant gratification kind of guy, so I want to see the results tomorrow. And so I figure if we can just put it in hyperdrive, like not eat for 2 weeks and just work out all the time, well, you know, X plus Y equals amazing body or whatever that might be. And so I don't set myself up for success, I set myself up for failure because I put extreme conditions on myself, because I can't do that realistically with what I have in my job and with my life. All that being said, I've definitely learned a lot over the past 30 weeks, and there's still 7 weeks to go. So I'm hoping to make some strides towards some of those other goals that I haven't accomplished yet, but definitely keep continuing to work on them. Over these past 30 weeks, I've learned like what's realistic for me, what's not realistic for me, what I can do, what I can't do, and I know my limitations, and I know what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, and what I really care about. So that's actually been probably one of the better things that have happened out of this 30-week challenge. Again, I still have 7 weeks remaining, so I'm gonna give it all the gusto that I can and make sure that I finish strong, but it's definitely been one of the more challenging things that I've done. So thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Until next time, deuces. This is for Colin Burns. Mic drop. All right.